All right. Should be live here in just a second. That looks good. We have Torres. No, who's up now? Meadows singled. So we have 1 on and a 0-1 count for Torres. Yeah, Torres flies out. 1 away. Yeah, at least he didn't. Oh, wait. Did that get down? Did that land? Oh, the rookie made an error in center field. The Guardians called this guy up, and I think he just dropped a routine fly ball. 2 on, nobody out. Doing good, Kenny. How you doing? Or Kevin? What's up, Wade? From a year ago, from earlier this season when we lost our division. Shit. Doing good. I just did a dab, though. So I'm all sweaty and fucking coughing. Yeah. Dying. Two on against Bibby. Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying they took our division from us. We gotta somehow win this game. Or win the series. Come on, Carp. Give the ball a ride. What up, Kenny? Call it strike 1. 1-1. Come on, Mr. Kerry Jackson. Kind of like Reggie Jackson, but Kerry. We don't want Kerry Bonds in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Because Barry Bonds in the playoffs was pretty ass. But Kerry Jackson, that's something to think about. What's up, Hypersonic? 1-2. All around the world. What's that about? 1-2. Who's going to be our October hero today? Ball 1 in the dirt. Or ball 2. Is calling him Kerry Bonds in the playoffs a good thing, though? 2-2. Fouls it away to remain 2-2. I don't think Bonds ever had a good playoff run. 2-2. Maybe 1. Man, he's taking a long time to throw a pitch. Let's hope so, Arminian. Another foul ball. We'll get the 7th pitch coming up. He's having some trouble putting away Mr. Carp. Maybe Carp can win this little battle. No, I mean, it's a good nickname. I'm just being silly. Come on. Ball 3. All right. Patience at the plate. Oh, yeah. Tyreek Hill's injury was pretty bad. He dislocated his knee. That could be his career. You never know with one of those. And he goes down looking. Let me guess. It was a very obvious strike 3, too, right? Yeah, it was basically right over the middle of the plate. No reason not to swing. 1 away. Here's Torque, 2 on. And here comes a double. Don't ask how I know. Ah, that's a strike. Swing and strike 1. Not on this pitch. I didn't mean the double comes on this pitch. Just this at bat. Never mind, he's down 0-2. I wonder if the middle of our lineup, the 3, 4, 5 hitters, all just strike out in a row after the good start. Wouldn't be that surprising. Ball 1 up. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out the stream. Thank you. 1-2. Two. Couple good takes there. Come on, Torque. Give a ball a ride. And Torkelson strikes out, 2 away. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. Well, it was a good start to the game. Here's Riley Green. We all know how this is going to go. Surprised he's still batting in like the 5 spot. Ball 1. Hopefully Riley gets a big hit. Could definitely use it. Hell, a single would be nice right now, Kenny. Tipped it. It's 1-1. And they have no shift down for Green because he's a full field hitter. So, damn, that sucks. Fouled away. It's 1-2. Oh, this was a pathetic way to respond to getting 2 on with no one out. So everyone in a row just strikes out. Hell yeah. Two. Well, at least there's 8 other innings, I suppose. And you never know, maybe Green still gets a hit. Not over till it's over. Hopefully he picks one up. Nah, he strikes out. Well, that sucked. Not even a little bit of an effort from any one of them 3. Well, that's probably GG if that's how we're going to be at the plate today. Juan, Valera, and Ramirez due up. Bottom of the 1st. We bail the Guardians out for bad defense. Great job by Carp, Torque, and Green for bailing out the Guardians there. Cleveland Heroes. 3 miserable at-bats. All 3 guys just tried to hit mammoth home runs when all we needed was a single. I don't think they even tried to not hit a home run. Like, hey, how about just a base hit from one of you? Jesus Christ, what was that? Fucking terrible power swing at the fence swings. We didn't need that right there. We just needed a hit. Yeah. It's just really nice that we're never going to have to pay those guys any serious amount of money. Be like, what do you mean? Mr. 208 strikeouts in one season? Yeah, that price tag's going down a little bit. Mr. Can't hit above 250? Yeah, to keep that price tag down a little bit. Mr. Can't hit left-handed pitching and only plays half the time? Yeah, keep that money down a little bit. That's the best part, finding out that we're not just going to have to pay a lot of the guys on this team a lot of money. Like, Green will be decently expensive, but like 25 mil or 30 mil a year. Oh, because everyone just tried to hit a home run on every single swing there. Every single guy just tried to hit one 500 foot, and no one tried to do anything else. I predicted that we'd strike out in order, starting with Carpenter. So that was the least surprising thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It was so unsurprising that I predicted it and started bitching immediately when Carpenter got 2 strikes. All right, I'm done bitching now. 1-2. I got it out of my system. Bunch of losers. Perez will come up and immediately hit a triple next inning. And it'll be like, damn, if one of those losers would have reached, we would have had a bases clear and triple. 2-2. I don't know why he's throwing hard fastballs inside like that. Just to send a reminder. Don't you guys dare punt. Mize is like 94 mile an hour fastball. It's just not scary at all. Quan will be one of the toughest ones for us today because he kind of smokes on right-handed pitching pretty well. Fouls it off. We'll have another 2-2. And that'll be a pop-out. Nice job. All right, here's Valera. I'm excited to see DeLauder play, like to see Chase play. It sucks that his very first opportunity to do something in the major leagues was an error. It's just like, damn, that's a rough break, kid. On a pretty routine play, what happened? He just dropped it? What the hell happened? Did he just kind of lose it in the sun? Oh boy, both of those were called balls, huh? That's crazy. 2-0. Lost it in the sun. Oh, just didn't when it hit his glove. So he didn't time it right. He's probably, I can't imagine the nerves of what he's going through. It's his major league debut today. So on top of it being his major league debut, it's an elimination game of a playoff game. 2-2. That sucks. That's a lot of pressure, dude. I can't even imagine how, like, the nerves of that, like, how nervous you'd have to feel. Fouled away, another 2-2. Though that last pitch on the fastball should have been a strikeout. Because that first or second pitch, that first pitch probably should have been called a strike. That's kind of a bullshit ass no call. That's a good call. 3-2. All right, Casey, you got to throw a strike here, bud. No, he did it in September. No, I finished what I got to do at 12, and then I have you guys don't understand the amount of work and sleep. Damn, he homered. What a terrible pitch. Just a fastball up to a guy who can hit fastballs. Well, I don't know if we can come back from that with what we just did in our first inning, so that might be GG to the Guardians. So you guys probably win 1-0 at least. Here's Ramirez. I don't see us have the ability to come back from that. We'll see, though. 2-1 is still possible. 3-2, though, is where we start to draw the line. 1 away, still. I wouldn't go right back to that same pitch. That's probably a bad idea. But no, I've been very staying on top of everything, so I have time to do everything that I want to do. Work from 9 to noon. Then I've got class from 6 to 9. 2-1. Hmm. 2-1. That'll be a pop out. Good job. Hopefully we can go and get the run back in the second. We usually respond well to getting scored on. Usually. Last month or so, not so much the case, but it's a new season. We're in the playoffs. We're the old Tigers. Just kidding. Here's Manzardo. Watch some stupid ass Cleveland fan come in here and be like, that was Valera's first career home run. And be like, oh, that's cool. Be like, no, like ever. He's never hit one on any other level of his life. He's only hit 3 doubles in his life. He's a single guy. That's all he does is hit singles. Even in high school, little league. Like, that's cool, man. Very first one, huh? Why not? See what I mean? We're kind of getting squeezed on some of these pitches here. 2-1. That I guarantee will be called strikes against our hitters. I guarantee if the Guardians have pitches in these exact locations, remember where these are, because it's the second time this happened to us this inning. I guarantee those will be strikes against our lefties. We'll do an experiment. We'll see. 2-2. Mize needs to pick up a good little out here to limit the damage to a solo homer. Three, 2. Mize is really laboring. He's at 71 pitches already. And that'll be a fly out, pretty deep fly out, but we got to it. Nice play by Meadows out in center. Top 2, 1-0. Guardians up on a homer by Valera. The first one of his entire life. He's never even hit one in batting practice. Perez, Dingler, and McKinstry. Again, I'm still waiting for some fuck-ass stat like that about Valera to pop up. And it's like, oh, yeah, only the fucking Guardians would have some shit like a homer by a guy like that. Yeah, everyone doing good? Y'all hear anything interesting lately? I haven't. I've been living in a bubble. I haven't really been going on social media because it got annoying. If I didn't want it for sports, I'd probably delete all of them. No use for it. I like YouTube because I do stuff here, but the other ones I don't care for. Very obnoxious places full of really just terrible people. Like, I think everyone who uses Twitter more than like to just find out news, I think you might just be a terrible person. That's all I've come to do. So I haven't seen one person on there and gone, oh man, that's a cool guy. I wish I could hang out with that guy who tweets 155 times a day. That's probably a really stable, normal human being to hang out with. No, all they do is rail on about politics for 17 hours a day on Twitter. Wow, what a normal human being that is. We should take all our advice from that guy. What's up, Jonathan? Nah, that's why you gotta get off social media and stop using that horse shit. If you need to detox slowly from it, do what I do. Don't post anymore. Or don't look at anything that isn't like sports or whatever you like. Then just get off of it. It's not that hard. If I wasn't doing YouTube and kind of need the sports information, I'd already been deleted that Twitter account. I think social media was a societal mistake. We got to get rid of them. 0-1. Oh, and 2. It hasn't been any good. Hopefully the Tigers do, Cam. Hopefully the Tigers do. Oh, 1-2. Supposed to bring people closer together, and it seems to have only divided us rapidly. Hey, what did I say, Bryce? By the way. What's up, Asia? Wait, are you just spamming? All right. See you later. Atlanta, Atlanta let go of their manager. Remember what I said about pitches at the bot? What's up, Joel? Remember what I said? That's already one pitch to our lefties that was called the ball twice to the Guardians last inning. I'm like fucking. They hit a solo homer. I'm way too good at this. Surprised that was probably. I'm surprised they didn't call both them high balls, just strikes anyway. What are you gonna do about it? Cry pussy and then beat the shit out of Perez with the bat? Like, give us your bat, and then they beat him to death, and he's out. No, Valera. Mize threw a really silly high fastball to a guy. Ah, damn it, dude. That's a deep fly out. 1 away. Maybe we'll get one up and out. Maybe one of these losers will have some pop. If one of the guys last inning had just swung normally like Perez did there, they would have homered last inning. Anyway, here's Dingler. Hopefully he has a better day today. Yeah, we do, Jonathan. That is true. We should have started Big Jake Rogers in this game. 0-1. Big Jake would have gone 4 for 4, 4 home runs. A homer, 2-run homer, 3-run homer, and a grand slam to walk it off. Well, to be a game winner in the 9th. I thought he struck out. He fouled it off, though. 0-2. Come on. Dingler. Ball 1. 1-2. All right, we're doing pretty good on the likes. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully you're all having a good week, a good Wednesday. I've had a busy week. I'm very stressed out, but I have most of my work done, so, you know. And Dingler goes down swinging, 2 away. I don't know. He pitched on Monday, right? Sunday, or was it? Or Tuesday? So that would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe. Ugh. Ball 1. It's 1-1. And McKinstry will ground out. Not very great. Naylor. It looks like Arias and DeLauder. DeLauder? I don't know how to say that name. It probably got the H sound in it somehow. Probably got to go Jack, most likely. Short lease, have Melton ready to go too. I feel like every game I watched, the Tigers play the Guardians in the second half he played in. Or damn near every game anyway. I mean, except if you actually watched Tigers games in the last 2 weeks, you certainly would have. I think he played in every single... I think he played in 6 of the 6 games we just played against the Guardians. The only one who didn't is DeLauder. What do you mean you've never heard of the guy? Did you not watch any of those 6 games? He made an appearance in every single one. Well, that might be why. Well, I mean that probably explains why you don't know who it is. I'm not even trying to chastise you. I'm like, oh, if you don't know who that is, he played the entire like last month at least of games against us. I think they like triple pinched hit with that guy, where it was like they had a guy who was like a lefty, then they brought in a righty, and then they brought in another lefty. Oh, all right, that was me lagging. It could be Albert Pujols. I don't know. I'm not good at doing baseball predictions for stuff like rosters. I filed away at so one. Mostly because I don't care about other teams. Football is just generally more interesting to talk about. Like the NFL is like a way funnier league than the MLB is. Just it like nothing compares to the silly ass humor of like the National Football League. Baseball to me is just a way cool, like a way more relaxed, chill sport. It's better than football. This is a better sport than football, like all around. 2-2. It's a harder sport. It's more to me. It's more uniquely tied to America. I don't know. Hopefully, I hope he starts dealing. 3-2. Fucking throwing balls to everybody. He's not. He's just like strike out. Come on, strike out. Come on, strike out. Not one pitch near the strike zone. Hey, and he strikes out on a foul tip. Nice job. You don't got to really be that fancy with fucking Bo Naylor, dog. It ain't that difficult. Thought we know that by now. Like Bo isn't a bad hitter, but he sucks at. He's like one of the rare guardians that don't destroy our pitching every time we play him. Arias is up and he swings at a ball a little inside. 0-1. Called strike two on a nice slide on a nice sinker. He's officially got one strikeout. He only needs four more. DF. We might get there. Or he'll pitch count himself out of the game by like the fifth inning, and it is what it is. 1-2. When you ask for the Mize, you get the full Mize experience. Brutal. And that'll be a pop out to the second baseman, 2 away. Oh shit, let's go, DeLauder. Welcome to the bigs. We don't wish bad things on a major league debut on nobody. I can't really say anything in this at bat. We'll see how he does. Welcome to the show. I hope your big moment ain't against us this season. Swinging strike one. Oh yeah, just Casey just dropped two more splitters and that exact pitch on. Just dance that around the zone. He's fucking gonna strike out. You ain't even gotta throw a hard splitter. And he threw the exact same pitch. Yeah, I'd do that again. Just the exact same pitch. Maybe even just throw it to the other side of the plate. It's like this is the easiest decision in the world. Punish this kid with splitters. Or throw a changeup right here or something. That'd be kind of nasty. Fastball high and away. Good way to lay off. That was probably brutally hard to not swing at. All right, now drop another splitter. Ah, damn, he got a little bit of it. Fouls it off. Well, it's a foul ball anyway. I know that there's variation in the way you're supposed to call a ball foul. 2-2. Like a foul ball is like one that's like on the field. Like fouled away is one that just gets fouled back basically straight. You know what I mean? Like fouled off into the crowd. Um, Fouled off is one that's kind of like fought off. All right, Mize, you gotta actually throw strikes here, dude. He isn't just gonna swing at bad pitches. Dumbass. You had a pretty good initial plan of just throwing inside splitters. I don't know why you deviated. And he walked. He lost him. Well, that was a shitty AB for Mize. Why did he stop throwing splitters down and in on the guy? That was stupid. He had no idea how to hit that. Then he let the dude settle in. Should have only gone down and away. Or down and in with splitters in that, I bet. It's a nasty pitch the way Mize was locating it a second ago. Now this dude's at like 43 pitches in 2 innings. Be at least 47. He might even be at 50 through 2, dog. That's terrible. He might legitimately be out of this game by like the 4th or 5th inning. 1-1. Swinging strike 2. It's 1-2. Yeah, Mize is all over the place tonight. There we go. Look at that. See what happens when you just throw it down and into lefty? What the fuck? Why is he not just doing that against these guys? Like, that pitch is devastating for a left-handed hitter. Those down and in splitters, they just come off the bat bad for him. Just fucking spam him down there, dog. Like, if he would have did that to, I don't know, whatever. I'm more just worried about the pitch count. Baez, Meadows, and Torres. Otherwise, he's pitching just fine. It's just a lot of balls, which means we're going to be in the bullpen quick today. Yeah, it's not great. What did he officially get to? Like 47-ish? Yeah, he's at 47. Damn, dude. That's what he's got. Hopefully he gets a fast third or something. If he can get like 2 quick innings and then get through the 6th and then leave with about 80 pitches, he's actually in pretty good shape. He's not in bad shape. He could still get through 6, but he needs a couple fast innings here. And he's probably gonna. He was told he can empty the clip. He can go as many. He can throw as many as he wants, or until he looks like he needs to get pulled. They let Skubal to empty. It is pretty crazy that we might have watched last night 2 of the single greatest pitching performances in playoff history that weren't no hitters or complete game like shutouts. And even then, it's like, if it was just a shutout, that's not that impressive by a pitcher. Whereas like what Skubal and then later Crochet did last night was some of the nastiest playoff pitching I think I've ever seen in my whole life. If he can go 5, that'd be perfect. If we can get 5 or 6 out of Mize, it doesn't matter what the pitch count is, but we need at least 5 out of him. He can still get there. He's got 50 more pitches, so he can maybe at least get through 4. Baez, Meadows, and Torres, 9, 1, and 2 once again. Excuse me. I was shocked Chapman with bases loaded didn't allow a single run. Yeah, I know. He's a whole different guy with Boston. And Baez makes it 0-1. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some pop out of Sody Pop. This is our best chance to score any runs now. We cannot afford to come back for a game 3 tomorrow. Well, we're in Detroit tomorrow. We get one game in Detroit if we can push it to 3, we get one game in our home. Missed button by Baez on a ball way off the plate. Whatever. He's trying to get on base. Whatever. Dog. Maybe now he's gonna get like a home run or some stupid horse shit. After 2 of the worst approaches I've ever seen. He grounded out. Oh, thank you for tuning in. Why do I remember going back to Detroit? Last year to when we played Houston. I'll go look. Let's go look. Oh yeah, they're all in Cleveland, yeah. My bad. I didn't know that. Yeah, I can't do tomorrow's game. So I'm really hoping we win here. Damn, when they I swear to didn't last year we go back to Detroit for a game versus Houston? We did. Man, I got terrible memory. 2 away, Meadows grounds out. Tigers are gonna go 1, 2, 3. And that'll be a base hit by Gleyber Torres. If only he could have done that yesterday when we had people on. But whatever, we won. Here's Kerry Carpenter. Maybe we'll see a Blom. A Bleem. A Bludger. Wild pitch. That'll get the runner to second. Now a single could tie it up. Hopefully, Kerry decides to shorten his swing up this at bat. Just get a hit. Come on, Scary Kerry. I'm hoping for a single, dog. I don't care about home runs. Hope these idiots change their approach and just try to get a hit because they can just get singles. They can all hit better than this. What are we doing? Stop trying to hit a home run. Just hit the baseball. And he pops out. Moreover, swinging for no fucking reason, dude. We're literally down a run. Just a single ties it. What are we doing? Rocchio, Quanin, Valera. Damn, that sucks. Everyone's just trying to hit home runs. That sucks. Swinging at defenses. No, it's just dog shits approaching. Like, why not just take a single on that? Like, try to hit it the other way. They're all good enough to do that. We watched them do it the first half of the year. Then they all just try to hit home runs. Probably not. Well, hopefully they get some runs. It's still first time through the lineup. We're not really the greatest, and oh no, we're second time through. It probably don't matter much. What's up, Jacob? Let's just hope we have a good inning here and get them quick. Bottom of the third. Rocchio Valera Ramirez. Or no, Rocchio Juan Valera. One zero. In August or July. I heard he was Max said he was hurt or something like that. And that'll be a fly out by Rocchio, one away. 1-0 Guardians lead here in the bottom of the third. They're looking to expand it. Tigers hoping to get them quick. Oh shit! The Red Wings start next Thursday. A little bit of pond soccer. And Quan will fly out, 2 away. Everyone wants to be the hero out there. To be fair, though, Bibby, however you say his stupid name, is also a very good pitcher too. To be completely fair to our team, it's not like this guy's just a dog shit pitcher. It's like, no, he's pretty good. Like, it's not that surprising. To give the guys somewhat of a bit of slack. Now, if we were up against some dog shit AAA pitcher, I'd be a lot angrier about that. This is one of the better American League pitchers. You know what I mean? He's not like a blow you away guy, but he's still pretty good, especially against us. There we go. That was nice by Mize. We'll go to the top of the fourth. Torkelson, Green, and Perez. I see a run coming. We'll get one here, I think. If not, we can all beat up Joel. He's volunteered his tribute. Very brave of you, Joel. Very, very brave. Let's see. I'm just looking at stuff. Let's still commercial break. All right, cool. We're good. Good job, Kevin. What's up, B Major? This may be a game. I don't know if we can score 2 today. We'll see, though. We'll see. I have a good feeling about this inning for at least maybe 1 run. Top 4, it's 1-0 Guardians. Torque, Green, and Perez, for anyone who didn't. Yeah, but that means at some point we're going to score like 4 runs. There's 2 ways the team usually plays. If we don't score first, we score a chunk of runs at random in a random inning. And it'll happen real fast. You won't even know what happened. But I don't think we're that team anymore. Not since like July. Yeah, that ain't going to happen here. 0-2. Well, maybe. I don't know. Shit. Still 0-2. We have a 0-2 count still. Nobody away. Top 4. Torque looking to get on. It's a ball. 1-2. Good take. Some are calling it one of the greatest takes. That'll be 2-2. And Torkelson strikes out anyway. 2 away. Well, we know what this guy's going to do in solidarity. All right, here's Green. Riley Green homer. I've already foreseen it. Foul ball. Damn, if only that would have stayed. If only that would have gone fair. That would have been generational. Ball 1. Come on, Green, do something. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't think today was going to be doable, but I got a bunch of stuff figured out so I could do it today. Tomorrow I'm cooked, so if they win, I won't be able to do the final game. I'm just hoping the Tigers pull this game out somehow so I can, chill out before the wild card begins, or for the division series. You 5 me. 2-2. Ball 3. It's 3-2. Way to battle by green. Hey, that'll be a double for Riley Green. He shoots it into the gap. And Green's in there at second with a double. Let's go. His second double of the postseason. All right, here's Perez to drive him in. And one of the only guys who doesn't overswing is, well, he sometimes does. Come on, Perez. Come through for the one time. Fouls that off. It's 0-1. For the one time, Mr. Wenzel. Push it over. For the homer. He grounds out to the first baseman, 2 away. Here's Dingler with the runner at third and 2 outs. Damn it. Well, hopefully Dingler can manage to find his hit, his bat, and pick up a hit. Come on, Dingler. Torres is hit today. I don't know. Got no one else who can go play second, and that's called a strike for some reason. 0-1. One. Ugh. Come on, Dingler. Big old Dingler. 1-2. Come on. Come on, Dylan. Come through for the one time. The base hit. Two. 2-2. Ooh. 2-2. There's 2 strikes. You don't want to be doing that. Ball 3. And Dingler will walk. That'll put 2 on. Runners at the corners with 2 away. Here's McKinstry. A little mound visit to talk about Mr. McKinstry. Got to be ready for anything with this situation. This is where they may try to squeeze. Let's see how the Guardians line up defensively and kind of as like a response. Yeah, they're completely played for a bunt. All he has to do is bloop one into left field. Ball 1. Imagine they throw a wild pitch and we get a run in that way. The hell yeah. Called strike. It's 1-1. He's been all right. He's given up the solo homer. Otherwise, he's been pretty good. A little bit of control issues, but it's Casey. So 2-1. Two. What will McKinstry do? Will he be able to pick up a single? It'll be ball 3. I was going to say, it's probably Flaherty to start game 3 then. Uh, 3-2. And McKinstry walks. That'll load him. Here's Javi Baez with the bases full. Maybe Javi can pick up a big hit. They can't really do a mound visit unless they're pulling their pitcher. So this should be an interesting AB. We can only hope so, Dean. We can only hope. Oh, Javi knows he only needs a base hit right here. He's mature enough to just take a hit or take the walk. That's all right. They've been calling those balls for the Guardians hitters all fucking game, but that's all right. 0-1. 2 away, though. We did load the bases with 2 outs, so it's always tense when that happens. Javi comes through and gets a hit. It sinks. It just goes up the middle. Hooray, we score 2. It's 2-1 Tigers. Runners at second and third. Big Javi Baez comes through. Let's go, Javi. Our fucking veteran, man. Playoff Javi. All right, hell yeah, dude. All right, we're up 2-1 now. Thank you, Mr. Javier Baez. Here's Parker Meadows now with 2 on, and what did we not actually? We scored the 2 runs no matter what, right? Did we get out at one of the bases? Did we get one of the people out? Yeah, we did, Frank, big time. Because I don't think they made a play at the plate, right? I don't think there was any throw. Third. Oh, it's third base. Okay. I was gonna say I think it would be third or second because there's no way they had a shot at anyone who just scored. Dingler, I think, was the one at Dingler was at second. Maybe I was like, oh no, not Dingler. If we're out, we're out. You know, we got our run. Is he safe? What do you guys think? They won their challenge yesterday, so they seem to have a pretty good eye for this. But hey, we got 2. Let's hope Mize can go out there and have a clean 4th when he when it's his run. He's going to be safe. If it's hard to tell, he was called safe, so he's safe. Like, if there's no overturnable evidence, then he's safe. The way the MLB rules work, he has to be clearly out for it to be overturned. There's two things. They can either they can confirm the call or they can call it not enough evidence to overturn. They have like a very specific way they can rule that in baseball. Like, if it stands, that means they couldn't overturn it. If it's confirmed, that means, that's 100% what happened. It looks like he might have been called out. I can, literally cannot tell right now. They're really looking at it, though. I think they're going to call him out. That's lame. No, we scored both the runs. That's the issue. Well, that's not an issue. I think they're saying we're out at third. And it looks like we are. It looks like they ruled us out. Every time. We lose every challenge. Oh, they took a run, too. Cool. Nice, B Major. I'm glad the officials are fucking us for you guys. Every time. Of course, Magic. I'm going to take very great pleasure when my other football team skull fucks the Cleveland Browns, B Major. I'm going to be very rude about it now. I hope you understand that. When my Patriots put up 40 points on your bitch-ass stupid football team, your broke-ass team, I'm going to be brutal. They're going to do something similar to what the Lions just did to your bitch-ass team. Don't pop your champagne yet, dude. Fucking losers. Ramirez, Manzardo, and Naylor. Well, no, now it's war. I'm going to be aggressive here. What a horseshit ass call. So we just didn't get. How is Dingler not? How does? What, did Dingler not make it home before the run was out? Is that how they ruled that? It's the worst fucking call I think I've ever seen in my whole life. And they ruled that a ball after they've been calling that strikes on us all game. Well, it's at least going to be easier for you guys to potentially win this game. The umps want you guys winning this. Jesus Christ. They took a run from us. They called a guy out who was safe. And now there's 2 different strike zones. This is fun. These have all these pitches, that would have been a strike to our hitters last inning, and they were strikes. 2 different strike zones, and they just took a run from us. That's crazy. It's 2-2 on, I guess it's 2-2 now. Oh well, it is what it is. Gotta have to play around it, I suppose, even though we just kind of did, and they just took the run away anyway. I've almost, I don't know if I've ever seen a run get taken off the board on a tag play at a base when they scored from second. Has anybody ever saw that happen before? I don't think I've ever saw that in my entire life. Is that like a playoff specific rule? I've been watching baseball for like close to 20 years now, or like 20, let's see, 2003, so like 22 years. I can't recall ever seeing that. And they walk Ramirez on what would probably be strikes to the Tigers. Oh, no, okay. Those were some bad pitches. All right, here's Manzardo. Are they pulling Mize? They might be. Yep, they're pulling Mize. All right, I'm going to go take a quick smoke break. I'm going to go rip a dart a few times because they're going to bring in a lefty. They kind of start fucking Cleveland up a little bit. Hopefully this works. Oh, well. I think the monkey lady, Jane Goodall, died. I think I just saw a post about that. The runner was out before he scored. All right. I mean, if that's the timing, I'm not watching the actual thing. If that's the actual timing, then that's right. I mean, it's not a bad call. I've just never seen that called like that before. Have a good day at work, Kevin. Yeah, hopefully. It's tied up at 1. You never know. They'll bring in Holt in the pitch. Lucky break, I suppose. Oh, you wouldn't lefty to right. Detroit versus everybody's been a thing since like 2000. B major. I'm pretty sure Cleveland versus the world something you guys stole from us. Hell, I think Detroit versus everybody's been like the 1970s for some of like it's like a city slogan. Rooting for the Tigers, Padres, Red Sox, and Reds. Okay. What's up, Gibbs? All right. I'll be right back, everyone. 2 seconds. All right, back. Sorry, I missed the whole inning. Did not expect that. But yeah, Wednesdays. I mean, if you're a college student, I just know some schools do like soft Wednesdays and shit. So that way, I don't know. I don't know why they do it. We did it in a reverse way, where we would start late every Wednesday or like every other Wednesday or some shit like that. No, Foley got hurt, yeah, at the beginning of the year. He didn't make the roster out of camp because he had no control. And then quickly into his time in AAA, his arm blew out. No, he got hurt when the season started. He didn't make the roster out of camp. And they weren't sure what the hell was up with his control. It was like brutal, dude. He could not throw strikes all of a sudden. And then he was in AAA and he like made a start. I don't know why that he started, and after that his arm was cooked. I think they wanted him to get a start in just to throw pitches and just like get some work in. And then it just was like, his arm is fucked. That's what's wrong. Here's top of the order: Meadows, Torres, and Carpenter. Top 5, 1-1. Otherwise, he'd probably already been. We'd have recalled him probably within a month. He'd have been on the team. He's too good. It's just he had no control for some reason. It was because his arm was fucked. His elbow was in the process of snapping. So hopefully he should be back pretty. Meadows flies out, one away. Torres is up. Yeah, Tommy John. Yeah. It's fucking you got Tommy John. Hopefully that he should be back pretty quick next season. He did it in fucking March, so maybe early April. Lang can't throw strikes. Foley, the guy we've been talking about. Anyway, here's Torres. And he swings and misses 0-1. And he swings at that. It's 0-2. Well, Lang's healthy. He just can't throw strikes. I don't know. We'd have 3 back end guys. Probably Vest is the 9th inning guy. Finnegan maybe 7 or 8. And Foley is 7 or 8. Only because Vest can't pitch out of the 9th inning. So, and Torres takes strike 3 after swinging at some total ass. What an see, and that's what I'm talking about. Look at where that strike 3 was. They're calling that strikes on us, and like for the fucking Guardians, that's a guaranteed ball. You know what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about now? Then you should stop watching. I hate when people I hate negative fans. There's nothing more annoying, dude. It's like, god damn. That's why we probably lost so much, is because it was just a bunch of Detroit fans just going, well, we're going to lose, and then we'd lose, and they'd be like, see? And it's like, wow, you guys put out a lot of terrible energy. I genuinely don't really like Detroit fans too much. Ball 1. I wish they were more confident and not so weak-willed. Carpenter gets a hit. You know how nice it is being a Patriots fan? Do you know our entire fan base believes that we're all the way back now? You wouldn't find a singular Patriots fan right now who doesn't think we're going to beat the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. Our whole fan base, we're like, this should be an easy win. Or at least a pretty good game, but I'm pretty sure we're winning. And that's me too. You want to know why? Because we're confident fans. We've been asshole for 5 straight years. But you know what? The second we scored 42 points, we're like, and we're back. Because we've scored 40 and 30 in almost consecutive weeks. We're really, really back. As long as we don't fumble it 5 times, we're good. No, Detroit fans are not very confident. Half your fan base thought you guys were going to have a bad season because you lost 2 coordinators. Not even half, like 90% of your fan base. I had to talk off a ledge all offseason because you're like, well, we're going to win like 8 or 9 games this year. It'll be pretty tough. It's like, why? You're the second or best roster in the NFC. Why would it be tough? Who gives a shit you lost Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn? I told you, 1, your defense will improve under Calvin Shepard. 100% correct there. Number 2, I told you the offense should be the exact same under Morton. And it is. It's the same team. Maybe better. 3-0 on Torque. Be confident. You have good teams. Torkelson will walk. We'll put 2 on and 2 out. Here's Riley Green. Hopefully we get a big hit. No, most of them did. And it's fine. You're not used to being good. And I don't even mean to say it disparagingly. It's just a very non-confident fan base. Like, it's a tie game right now, and we're leading in the series. I feel pretty good about this game right now. They just went to their bullpen, I'm pretty sure. We just got Bibby out of the game. Probably. Let me tell you, though, Gibbs, I was probably one of the only people saying this in the offseason, though. And I won't be gaslit into believing that I wasn't, because I fought with literally every person I talked to that's a Lions fan was just dooming about this season. Like, if you didn't predict at least 11 to 12 wins for the Lions, I'm like, what kind of weird horseshit lying are you doing? Stupid NFL media got into people's heads. Stupid Woodward Sports. Stupid 97 won the ticket, man. These are cancerous things for Detroit sports fans. They ruin your guys' confidence. I'm telling you, your sports media makes you guys go fucking crazy about your teams. They really get in your heads. What up, Fernando? Yeah, for sure, Fernando. No worries, man. Nice to see you. Yeah, everyone's all of a sudden was super confident about the Lions. Not much. I just want Detroit fans to be confident, and not doom about their team and always think they're going to lose. Sobrowski's in. Yeah, some people understand that the NFL, like, you know what's funny is most former players never turned on the Lions this offseason. It was very interesting to see how that played out in the media. Well, actually, a lot of the guys on, pretty much everyone on ESPN, except McAfee, got pretty shitty. And that's an immediate out by Green. He bloops out. Kind of just pops out. Bottom of the 5th. Arias, DeLauder, and Kafis in a 1-1 game. Bottom of the 5th. Let's hope for a clean inning. Yeah, getting out with 2 outs sucks. They got to start getting guys on a little earlier. Maybe they'll leave a lefty in there and we'll get to fucking bring in one of our actual, like, a guy who can hit like Ibanez or somebody. Or Ja. I don't think I would be a great guest on a show like that. I'd just come off as mean. I'd be like, no, I wouldn't. It'd be fun though. I don't think I have anything interesting or super insightful to say though. Except just mean things to say about fan bases. No, I'm not. I'd be a decent behind the scenes writer for a sports show. I think I'd actually be very good at that because I could give them really good takes all the time. They'd sound a lot smarter. Do they put that up now? Ohtani is currently like 71 at bats away from hitting. Let's see. 50s. How many bats are in a game? 54 potentially. 100. Actually, he's several hundred. He's at least 114 ish, 130 ish away. $140 bats away. We'll see Shohei Ohtani up. Do you know that ESPN's trying to like probably calculate that shit? You know, I would actually give ESPN some credit if they actually did that. Like if they actually had the balls and audacity to put up like Shohei Ohtani now 141 bats away from a potential approximately being up. You know how hard I'd laugh? That's what the old ESPN would do, and that makes me sad and miss the old ESPN. Could you imagine modern like old ESPN with like social media now? They would do so much funny ass shit. Like before they got bought out by Disney, I think in like 2010, and it just got ruined. 0-2. I think it would be hilarious if they started doing some shit like where they just had like an all-time Ohtani counter. And where they're trying to like mathematically determine how many at-bats are before Ohtani. Because like you have a solid number with the 3 games that are there, right? You have at least 27, 27, 54, 54 a game. So that's 108. And then you have the Reds 3 at-bats. That's 111. And then you have does he bat fourth? Was he batting third or fourth? We'll go 3. So we'll go 4 in the lineup. So we'll add 114, 115, right? Plus this game. You can mathematically count how many bats till Shohei comes up. 0-1 here to DeLauder. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So there's 24 bats potentially left in this game, right? No, yeah. There's 24 outs left in this game. So each team has 4 times 3. That'd be 12. All right, 3, 6, 9, 12, 20. Yeah, 24. So right now, after this inning ends, we'd be approximately like 130. I was pretty close. 24 plus 1, what were we at? 114, 115, we'll call it. 139. I nailed it. Plus the 2 at bats this inning, so 141. Damn, dude, I estimated completely correct. It's 2-2, by the way, on DeLauder. So we're officially about 141 at bats away from Shohei Ohtani's first at bat today. For this. Yeah, they're out. They come out every Tuesday at about noon Eastern. 2-2. You should be confident, Wade. We're in a good spot. The lower scoring the game, the more it favors us, I feel like. If we can keep this in like the less than 3 runs range, it's a pretty good shot we can win this fucking game. Otherwise, you know, it starts to get it gets dicey. What time is it for you right now? It's 2:46 Eastern right now. If you're anywhere around there, yeah, you're in the Eastern time zone. Even though Michigan should be central, there's an interesting story behind that. And that'll be a ground out, 2 away. Yeah, you're in Michigan, or you're in the Eastern time zone. Michigan and several other states that are around us that are in Eastern time zone for some reason. They all did that so they could be on business time with New York. And when you consider like the car industry and like the automobile industry in Detroit, Flint, pretty much Michigan, and Ohio and Pennsylvania, like some of those states around there, the reason that would make sense is so that way they could do business at the same hour that New York would. So in a world where that mattered and it was like kind of weirdly like hard to communicate and like faxing and like it was important to be at like the same time as New York. So that's why Michigan's actually in the Eastern time zone. We just never switched back to Central. Even though technically we are on the same sunrise schedule as like that's why our shit's always fucked up kind of. Yeah, we won yesterday. If we win today, we actually advance. Watching from AZ, tons of Detroit fans out. Yeah, hell yeah, hopefully Daniel. Hopefully we can have a good game today. Hopefully this ends our way. We'll see, though. It's a close... damn it, he got a base hit. I feel like I only learned that. I don't remember why I know that, but I do know that that might be the real reason. I don't know. Bengals will probably score on Detroit. Detroit's out both their starting corners. However... the Bengals don't have an offensive line, and the Lions have been one of the most ferocious pass rushing teams in the league this year. So I don't know. The fucking Bengals might be cooked, dude. I don't know how that game's going to play, but I'm pretty sure Detroit wins. Oh, like, I don't know if there will be much. Like, the Bengals may score 40 points and lose that game. Like, 70-40 type beat. Yeah, I know. It's rough. The divisional? Hell yeah, Neo. That's the way to think. Are they doing a pitching change? No, okay. Here's Rokio. Mize doing a great job. Yeah, Mize didn't do bad at all. He gave up a solo homer, kind of typical Mize. Pitched all right. Didn't blow the game and got us to where we could use some pretty competent pieces of our bullpen to piece this game together. Why is there no pitching happening? Did my thing freeze? It sure did. Sorry about that. My thing broke. It's 1-2 on the guy batting. And they got him out. All right, let's go to the bottom of the top of the 6. Drake May playing ping pong, and let me tell you, it was the greatest ping pong. In fact, we're going to build a... Yeah, that's what I've heard. It was one of the greatest games of ping pong. They said that was what inspired Forrest Gump, was Drake May playing ping pong. Someone had a premonition of him in the future. Lions over the Bengals for some reason. Why would that not be your lock? Cameron, of all the games this weekend, what team are you sure is probably not going to be able to win? Like, do you think the Bengals are going to be able to win that game? With the way that they've played? Against statistically like the 5th best defense in all the NFL right now. You want to see a chart about how good the Lions defense has been? They're the most efficient team. They're the 3rd most efficient defense and the most successful defense at what they run. Like, the Bengals will play in that game, but like look at the Lions have like the 4th or 5th best defense in football, depending on how you look at this. Their defense is a monster to deal with. Not the lock. What's the lock of the week for you? That's interesting. What's the lock? Oh no, yeah, no, B major. It wasn't, yeah, no, and like the Lions defense makes your offense look a lot worse. You know what I mean? Like it's a very good. Like they also did that to the Bears. The Packers really didn't do much against the Lions. Lions beat themselves in week 1. And they shit on someone else real bad too. Oh no, the Ravens. That's the Ravens though. It's fucking hard to stop them. Yeah, Browning's throwing a bunch of picks. The Lions like get picks with their safeties, Kirby and Branch. So. Plus, Amik Robertson's very, very underrated, I think. So I don't know. You know what I mean? It's the Lions will win that game, but what's the lock of the week? I'm interested. All right, top of the 6. Let's see what we can do. Let's get some runs. Perez, Dingler, and McKinstry potentially. Cardinals over Titans. I don't like that as a lock at all. I feel like the Titans could win that game, low key. They're being toxic like Panthers fans were, but truth is, we weren't even going to blow them out. Whoever the Saints play? Maybe. I don't know. 1-1. Fernando, people don't understand. We're a toxic fan base. And what are they going to do about it? Cry? You imagine if we beat Buffalo? We're going to be the most ignorant pieces of shit people have ever dealt with in their entire lives. You'll see a whole different me come out of that game, Fernando. 2-1. It won't be pleasant. I'm not a pleasant guy to deal with when the Patriots are a good team. I'm not a friendly dude. I start really talking down on teams. Like the friendly Rob who's like, oh yeah, your team looks great. I'll be like, nah, your team looks like shit, dude. 3-1. Good luck at the Patriots Invitational this January. Yeah, that's how bad I was, Fernando. I called the AFC Championship game for 20 years almost the Patriots Invitational. I thought I saw that she passed away, and that'll be a swinging strike. It's 3-2 on Perez. You know how bad it is to say that, Fernando, and unironically mean what I say? Yeah, I mean, Ward was just drafted there, though, Gavin. 3-1. Or 3-2, sorry. What's your favorite team, Tay? Because my team is very good. Matt Jones hit the McGriddle on the Bills. It might have been the funniest day. It was. It was one of the funniest days I've ever seen. I miss Max sometimes. Hell yeah, Leo. That's a strikeout, though. And not, or a pop-out, sorry. Here's Dingler. Because I believe the Patriots are a solid team. I think they have a good receiving core, good young quarterback, decent O-line, decent run game, mediocre run game, very good defense. Probably Cal Raleigh, only because the Yankees are loaded with players. Yeah, I'll stick with Cal Raleigh. Oh, you're a Chiefs fan, fair enough. 1-1. If you were about to tell me some hoe-ass Chargers or some shit, bro, I was about to get real pissed at you. You're one of the few fan bases that can actually come and talk shit to me right now. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's fair. You're the only fan base that's had a better decade than my team still, somehow. Like, go back to 2015, my team's still the best team in the NFL. It's like, I can talk shit pretty open. I'm with you on Cal Raleigh, but we all know. I just feel like, didn't Judge win it last year? I don't think Judge was better than he was last season, and I think that actually matters in baseball. Unlike, I don't think it matters in football. Oh, hear me out, Lions make a Super. I hope the Lions may fucking win the Super Bowl finally. As long as my team isn't the one they beat. So, like, statistically, it is pretty likely that my team would be the team you could win against the Super Bowl in. 3-2 on Dingler. Nice shit. Yeah, Judge won it. Yeah, he didn't play better, and I think that actually means something to baseball writers. It used to mean something in fucking football that you couldn't win MVP in back-to-back years without actually being better than you were the year before. It cost Peyton Manning an MVP one time. Because they straight up, a guy was like, yeah, I can't in good consciousness vote for a guy. Like, he said, I can't in good consciousness give a guy an MVP if he didn't play better than he did in his previous award winner. Alex Smith, I mean, he should have, but he didn't. I like they'll win the division and bet on bad teams in the reg, like always. I don't think Buffalo has any chance of going there. No, I think Buffalo. No, I think Buffalo might win the Super Bowl. I don't know, Fernando. I have a totally different view on that. As much as I would like to beat Buffalo, that's one of the best rosters in the NFL, man. They're solid, and they made their defense may be easy to kind of score on, but it's like, can you keep up with their offense? No. Yeah, Skubal will win the Cy Young. He pitched better than he did last year. His numbers, I think, across the board are all better, right? Except wins. Like, I don't, like, Joel, I don't say this lightly, and I don't really like giving back-to-back awards. It's not really something I think that should happen. But, like, somehow Skubal was better from last year. Like, somehow he improved from last year. Maybe. I don't know. Their bullpen's bad. Yeah, Paul Skeens is decided. Yeah, wins don't matter to pitchers. They're an irrelevant stat for a starting pitcher, in my opinion. They can't really control that. You can pitch a fucking no-hit shutout and lose that game because in the 11th, like, you get taken out in the 10th and the guy gives up a 2-run walk-off. And it's like, well, I just lost a game I gave up no hits in. Son of a bitch. Yeah, no, I think Raleigh should be the MVP. When he hit 60 home runs, he's not on the Yankees with a loaded roster. And down goes McKinstry, and they're going to bring in Baez, but they're going to go get a new pitcher. 2 out, runner at first. Top 6, 1-1 game. Yeah, they when they finally stopped giving a shit about pitcher wins. When Felix Hernandez won like 13 games and got a Cy Young. Because other than wins, that season by Felix Hernandez was one of the craziest things I'd ever seen as a young man. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. The year I think that kind of King Felix shit all started. It could be pretenders. That defense is shaky, and once somebody like the Eagles or Chiefs expose. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I guess we'll find out week 9, Fernando, because they play nobody hard. I mean, I already read that, Gavin, but yeah, the Lions make a Super Bowl run, Tigers make a great run, but make the World Series. I mean, that'd be cool. Gaddison, hey, maybe Baez has another big moment. Yeah, Skubal's a lock mainly because he somehow did better than he did last year, and it's like, well, what's the argument for not giving it him again this year? He had better they look at like the actual things that matter. It's like ERA, fielding independent, fucking wins above whatever, OAAs, all of those side stats have Skubal so crazy. Oh, you're good, Gavin. Hunter Gaddis is in the game. Hopefully, Big Baez gets a big base hit or a homer. A hobby bomb would feed families. They took away his 2 RBI. Yeah, if we somehow win this game, if we can actually manage to pull off a win here, we would go ahead and go play Seattle, I think, this weekend. LOL, a minor leaguer got a playoff MVP and it was a PS5, gave it to a fan. That's cool. That's nice anyway. Yeah, Baez should crush one and hit a home run. We're all seated and waiting for the hobby homer. Hey, Baez has a base hit. 2 on, 2 out though. Ah, damn it. Here's Meadows with 2 out. Well, maybe Meadows can get a hit. It is a righty up. We keep building up these bases. We keep putting people on with 2 outs, dog. This shit's getting frustrating. Oh, the one where it's like an impossible hit and he fucking cracks it 400 foot. I think everyone over like between the ages of like 35 and like 20 watched it. It was sort of like the and Meadows gets out, he flies out. Damn, dog, not one person's clutch. I don't want to buy one, and if not, I'll just. Oh, what kind of mic do you have? I'll text with you. I'm gonna be right back. So with 2 outs, they get a runner in scoring position, but they can't do anything. Typical. Bottom of the 6th. Yeah, pitching change. There is a pitch and change here. I don't know who they're going to go get. Probably some righty. Montero probably, or Canely. Oh boy, it's Canely, isn't it? Oh, please, Canely, pitch as good as you have for the last month. Please, Thomas Canely. You know, he and Tom Brady are brothers. Tom Canely and Tom Brady. It's a little early for Finnegan, but all right. Anything to get the dub, I suppose. Theoretically, if this goes perfect, we won't see these guys again until the 9th inning. So this is probably the right time to bring Finnegan in because 7 and 8 will be the bottom part of the lineup. Again, if everything goes right, this is the correct move. This is where you want to bring in your best relief pitcher. This is the best part of their lineup. You want to bring in your guy who gets a shutdown inning, and then in the 7th, 8th, maybe Finnegan can pitch a little bit more into the 7th. It kind of just depends. And then again, it's the bottom of the lineup, usually not the best parts. And then you could probably bring in Canely or Montero to get you to the 9th, where Vest hopefully can do his magic if we can get another run or two. So again, if everything goes right, this is probably the right move right now. They're probably going to do another pinch hit, I would have to imagine. I was going to say, here's Schneemann now. That's an anticipated double switch. We just got him to waste 2 pinch hitters right there, which is pretty cool. Pretty good job. But it was Jonathan Rodriguez, so they didn't really waste anything. Strike 1. So Finnegan has to try to get out 2 lefties, one of them being Jose. Nobody on, at least. 1-1, bottom 6. Nobody on. 0-1 count with 1 away. Finnegan on the mound now. No, I think the intention was to get the best part of their lineup out here. 0-2 on a called strike with one of our best pitchers. So that way, when we get to the 9th inning and these guys are up again, it's potentially Will Vest closing the game, which is who we'd like to see coming in, right? And they get a strikeout swinging 1 away. Plus, Finnegan can probably pitch a little bit into the 7th, at least an out or 2. And then you bring in Canely, who can probably wingle it to right around the 8th. And then if you need to, Vest can come in and close the 8th and 9th. Again, this is all if everything goes perfect. We get a run or 2 in the 7th, 8th or something. Here's Jose Ramirez, though. The guy, everything always goes right for, except for when he ran the bases 1 time against us. Ball 1. No, Tigers tend to go after Jose, and that kind of fucks him up a little bit, I think. Which is also the reason he punishes us the way he does, because he knows we go after him. It's like a game of chicken between these 2 franchises with certain players. We had Cabrera do this to them for about a decade, and they've had Ramirez do it in return. Let's hope you're right. 2-1. Three one. Yeah, they're not good. They're pitching around him. I don't think so. He's just, he's got a 0 average right now. He's been slumping. From what I could tell, he hasn't been hit in the last month or so. He's in quite the slump right now. And they walk him. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, here's Manzardo. They're going to try and go after Mr. Manzardo. Hopefully that works. Manzardo can rip it. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Called strike. Yeah, Javi's Mr. Javi. Javi loves October. Playoff Javi. 0-1. The Javi go-ahead homer may be the thing that wins us this game. You never know. That was called the ball, I guess. Not really sure where we missed on that one. Jesus Christ. Wow. 1-1, I guess. They don't swing, it's not a ball, or it's not a strike, and he gets out. Ball don't lie. Dude, Jesus Christ, dude. I hope the baseball gods are watching this and they're going to give us this game because of these fucking officials. Holy shit. Refs are like, we want Cleveland to win. What can we say? Well, it's not Cleveland's fault. No, it's not it's not like the Guardians paid the refs. If they did, we'll be vindicated. I hate the Royals personally. But I'll be right back. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they could just change their team name again. There's nothing illegal or anything stopping them from doing it. I don't think they care to do so though. Pretty sure Washington's pretty much explicitly say, yeah, we're not going back to that name. And I don't think the Guardians want to deal with the fucking headache anymore. Yeah, he can pitch the 7th if he wants. Hell yeah, Wesley. That's the way to be. Gaddis still in the game. Yeah, he can pitch the 7th if he wants, if he has the ability to, sure. Torres, Carpenter, Torkelson, unless we see a new pitcher. Strike one. That was just a ball for the other team. Why was that a ball for us? The fuck is that? No, we're talking about if Finnegan. He asked if Finnegan can pitch the 8th. I was like, it's the 7th inning right now. He was correcting himself to what he said. 1-2. Fuck. Top 7, 1-1 score, 1-2 count on Torres. Gaddis the pitcher. Tigers could really use a run. They don't score off Cleveland's bullpen very much, though. If ever. Come on, Torres. Get a single. Start us off. Oh, he got hit by the pitch. Well, that puts a man on, I suppose. You just bought your girl a purse. Your bank is yelling at you. Yeah, they're probably, what are you doing? What is this? What is this? Hey, hey. Oh, yeah, Wesley. No, they don't have to buy all the jerseys back. They can just sell more. No, the Guardians probably just don't want to deal with all the protesting they've been dealing with since the 1970s, dog. And then I just don't think the Commanders give a shit. They probably would have picked a better name than Commanders. You've been in 2 games in your life? 2013 and 2012? Nice. Hopefully you get to go to more games soon. You just live far away or something? 1-1. Hell yeah, Gavin. I've been to a few. Red Wolves would have been cool. I think that's a double play. Oh no, it's a foul ball. If they'd gone with Spiders and Red Wolves, nobody would care that they changed their names. Carpenter with the 1-2 count. Hasn't swung at a good pitch this at bat. Ball 2. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think he'll start the team in the majors. Small shot McGonigal might. We'll see, though. Kind of doubt it still for both of them. They could be called up about halfway to late next year, though. Seems like they're taking it slow with Max and Kevin. By the way, it'll be 2-2 again. Come on, Carp. Little bit of magic. By the way, we'll get another 2-2. How do you reply to someone? I don't know. I don't think there's a way to do so on YouTube. You might just have to say their name. If you want them to know you're talking to you. Three-two. Nice at bat here by Carp. It's been a long at bat. He's 7 pitches. Yeah, that's exactly right, Nolan. There's no reason for them to be rushed up. And Carpenter will hit that pitch somehow. Ball will sneak through. Runner will hopefully get over to third. Yes, he does. First and third. Nobody out. Oh, my God. I hope this is a singular run. Just somebody fly out, dog. That's all we need. Just fly out, somebody. Just hit a ball in the air, Torque. I got a headache thinking about this at bat. We could probably even get away with grounding into a double play right now. No, they won't. They won't concede run for out. Interesting. Just need a single fucking fly ball, and we can take a lead. There's like some kind of mound talk going on. I think they're just discussing strategy. Do you know what would be the ultimate play right here, though? Who the fuck's at third? Oh, it's fucking Glaber. He's not fast enough. Damn, dude. If we had someone slightly faster, they're going to go get a new pitcher. I think they're going to get a lefty. I want, like, it's almost like if Glaber was a little faster. Oh, no, never mind. All right, there was just a strategy. Hey, I appreciate you, Tim. Thank you very much. Let's hopefully we get a win, man. Hopefully. I appreciate you. You're too kind, my friend. Thank you very kindly. Appreciate you. Just, dude, a Torque suicide squeeze would be objectively one of the funniest. They're playing in. What a bunch of pussies. How the hell? Nah, you bunt that shit up third base line, you probably score a run right here. Swing and strike, it's 1-1. I should have been taken. Come on, Torque. Come on, bud. Big hit now. All right, 2-1, 2-1. Good hitters count. Come on. In play runs. That looks like a fly ball. Isn't going to be deep enough. No, it's not. It's a fucking pop out, dude. God damn it. Right. Now they're going to go get a lefty, which means Green's out, 2 away, and that's basically all that. Nice. And here comes the lefty. Put in Jahmai Jones. What the fuck are we doing here? Do we want to win or do we want to protect Riley Green's feelings? What the fuck is this? Well, 1 away. Lefty will come in and pitch against Riley Green. 2 on, 1 out. Runners are at the corners. Let's see if we can't hopefully cash a run in. We'll take a clutch at bat from a man who is not clutch at all. Well, we just got to hope that Riley can come through one time. That he decides to have a big moment. Tim Herron is in. Ah, please, of all the people, dude, we literally crushed this dude. Like, of all the relievers they bring in, it's like, oh, it's the one guy we got a chance against. I think we can hit of all the people. I think it's like the one guy in their bullpen we actually have some success against. It's like, please, Riley, get a hit. No double play. Gotta hope Green comes through. You never know. Come on, Mr. Green. We need a big hit. Oh, they're going to pinch hit Jahmai Jones. Well, I figured that was coming. Ball 1. Welcome to October. I don't think we have anyone that can play second other than that asshole. I don't think Ibanez is any good at that position. 1-0 to Jones. It's 2-1 now. Swung at a bad pitch, but that's all right. Saw a curveball, thought he was going to get her. 2-1. Calls time. Should be D8. It should be. Three 1. All right, good take by Jones. Yeah, it's not a thing you want to do. Jesus, dude, they're just giving him calls, man. What the fuck? That's a strike, really? Okay, I guess. I guess if you're the Tigers, that's a strike. The old Guardian special. That was ball four, so it's 4-1. And he walks. Oh, no, he struck out. Cool. Because he got a free pitch. They got a free strike in that at bat. That's cool. He struck out on 2 strikes. That's crazy. Here's Perez. Should have been ball 4, bases loaded, but that's all right. With 1 out, bases loaded. That's what it should be right now. Yet again, the Guardians have an entirely different strike zone than we have. Awful hard to play a game when you're taking pitches that have been called ball all game for one team. Anyway. Fouled away, it's 0-1. All right, well. Was an exciting start to the inning, but, you know, whole team sucks. Not a clutch gene in any one of them. Hey, maybe Perez will blast a hit. 0-2. Fouled away, it'll be 0-2 again. This is a terribly umpired game, though. I don't know. Jones should have walked. It should be bases loaded, 1 out right now, but probably should be 2-1 still, too. Whatever. Fouled away to remain 0-2. Perez is up there battling. He's seeing something. He's timing it. If he could make just a little bit better contact, it's a 2-1 game. Another foul ball. We'll have another 0-2. Hopefully, maybe Perez wins this exchange. Right here. Perez base hit. Let's go. Come on. Come through. For the one time, Mr. Perez. Fouls away another one. He's on top of it. He's just missing them. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. It's 0-2 after a series of foul balls. 7 of them, or 6 of them in a row. Maybe the 7th one is straightened out and put into right field. Or in left field. I don't care where he puts it. Base hit somewhere. Please. Yeah, I appreciate all the likes, everyone. Good looking out. Damn, he struck out. Chased a really bad pitch like an idiot. Well, we're probably going to lose now. We have gotten time and chance to score, but our loser offense refuses to do anything with it. So this is probably where we give up 1 or 2 runs here or something, and then we lose 1-1. Well, Eric, congrats on the refs. I mean, to be fair, dog, like you guys are getting like some crazy calls. Like, how the hell was that not bases loaded with 1 out? That shit was that foot off out of the strike zone, and you guys are getting balls called on shit in the zone. Like, yeah, congrats. I mean, it's really easy. If it was going the other way, you'd be saying the same things, Ronnie. Oh, ground out, 2 away. Nice job by Finnegan. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Another forced pitcher's duel, but I like pitcher's duels, so I don't really mind this game. Here's they're probably gonna pinch hit DeLauder, I would imagine. No, he's up. All right. Oh, he's a lefty. I thought he was a righty for some reason. Ball 1. Good job by Finnegan. They get DeLauder to line out. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning, or the 3rd out of the inning. Let's head to the top of the 8th. Dingler, McKinstry, and Baez. Let's hope we can get a run. At this point, somebody just lift a homer or some horseshit. Maybe Baez blasts one here. He seems like he's about due to hit one. I mean, he's only had 18 or 19 pitches. It's a good possibility Finnegan just goes for the 8th. There's literally, we kind of might need to do that. I may have to go quick after this game too, by the way. I may not be able to stay in chat like I did. Yeah, I mean, it's not really... Joel, to be fair, I mean, the calls have been kind of bad against the Tigers today. But it doesn't really change the fact that we keep leaving guys on base. We could be up like 6-1 right now, and this game would be like over if we could score runs. We've dominated this game in theory. We just haven't been able to play a single run. We can just find a couple runs here in the top of the 8th. That'd be amazing. Just a little luck our way. Junis is into pitch now. That's what I mean. We have 7 hits. We should fucking find some kind of pay dirt at some point. All right, Dingler, let's try to get on. Need some runners. Need to get on. Needs points. Need runs. Need offense. Can we find some here in the top of the 8th of a 1-1 game? Nobody out. Junis into pitch. Dingler up to hit. Called strike. Fouled away. It's 0-2. Yeah, we won game 1. We're up 1-0. If we can somehow pull this game out, we'd take the series in advance. But yeah, that'll be a ground out, 1 away. We're not getting any luck in this game. Nothing's going our way at this point. McKinstry's up. I need a hero. All right. Let's hope something good happens. Maybe Z-Mac blast the ball. Maybe like a double or something. He's prone to triple. He's down 0-2 quickly. Took a called strike one, swung and a miss at 0-2. It's 1-2. Two. Come on, Zach. Need a big hit. 3-2. Good take. Good take. If we can get him on, that'd be pretty cool. Full count. 3-2. Hey, McKinstry will walk. We'll get a guy on. That's a good start. There we go. That's at least something. Maybe Baez can fucking have an extra base hit and we fucking score a run. Top 8. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Javi Baez. Take us home, Javi. El Mago, do your thing. Pick off attempt, nothing going on. He swung at a ball. 0-1. Ball 1. 1-1 on Baez. Runner at first, 1 away. Damn, he got out. Damn, that might be 2. Oh, no, they got the runner to second. So runner at second, 1 away. And now we have to sit through another pitching change. Nothing worse than pitching changes. Middle of an inning. Oh, fucking slow. Tasty, tasty. Need a big play by Meadows here. Need a big at bat. Oh no. It's the worst guy ever, Cade Smith. Fuck us. We just need we need Meadows to have a Kerry Carpenter against Class A moment right here. Don't know, Brick. Happens. It's happened like every inning since the 6th or the 5th, even. Boy, I hope he throws a bad pitch to Meadows and Meadows gets a hold of it. We could really use someone to play the role of hero right now and driving Javi or driving McKinstry at second. Called strike 1. That should have been the pitch. Damn. 0-1. Oh, this froze. Oh, it must have. Yeah, it did. All shitty. It's all fucked up. Whole site's not responding. Uh-oh. Well, he struck out. All right, bottom of the 8th. And I can't do extras, by the way, today. So if this game goes to extras, I literally just have to leave. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's nothing I can do about that this afternoon. I'm just gonna have to close that because that's fucking not working. Well, I guess it's just broke. That's cool. A really good time for this to break if you're the MLB. That's cool. Oh, okay, now it works, so you can feed me some ads. Bottom of the 8th. We'll see what the Tigers do, pitching wise. Kafis, Rocchio, and Quan. So for a fast, quick inning here. Ugh. Troy Melton will come in to pitch the bottom of the 8th. Let's hope he can have a good inning. Switch my pants around. Hey, you never know. That'd be pretty cool. Joe and Gavin. So it's Kafis, Rocchio, and Quan save for pinch hitting, but I don't think they're going to with Melton in the game. We'll see how Melton does postseason debut. All right, Joe. Owen yet? Right, 0-1. Underway here in the bottom of the 8th. I hope the Tigers still wins, Cam. Yeah, Flaherty probably starts. I would imagine Flaherty goes tomorrow, yeah. Gotta hope, Joel. 1-1. Swinging strike 2, it's 1-2 on Kafis. Fouled away, it'll remain 1-2. All right, he grounds out, 1 away. Nice start to the inning for Melton. Good shit, good shit. 1-0. 1 out. Bottom 8 of a 1-1 game. Well, we can only hope. Called strike 1, it's 0-1. This does make it so we can just keep Melton in the 9th. If need be. 0-2. Say we don't score, instead of having to burn Will Vest, we could just let Melton pitch for a little while. 0-2. Brian fucking Rocchio just homered. Well, GG, Cleveland, you'll take game 2. Looks like Flaherty versus whoever you guys throw tomorrow. Damn. It's always Brian Rocchio. Their worst hitter. We can't come back from that. That's too many runs. That'd be 3 we need. And I think that's 1 too many. Ball 1. Well, now it don't matter. We don't really need anyone to pitch the bottom of the 9th. No, I have to leave if it goes to extras. I literally have shit to do. 1-1. I really only have like 10 more minutes I can do of this game, to be honest. 1-2. Yeah, that's it for this game. We'll be going to game 3, it looks like. 2-2. 2-2. Oh, now he's just gonna blow it. Well, now it's gonna just get ugly. Nah, they're just gonna blow this game apart now. They shouldn't have brought this guy in. They shouldn't have brought Melton in. Oh, I don't like rookies. They should have just brought Tommy Canely in. One away, runner at second. Oh, if they do a pitching change, dog, I'm not about to sit through a fucking pitching change. I'm getting tired of watching this. I got shit to do. Dragging this. I don't think it's going to go to extra innings at all. No, I don't think so. Tigers aren't scoring more than 1 today. They've already showed us several times that they don't want to score more than one. I don't think you guys understand. This game's getting blown open. If Ramirez gets a hit, I'm probably ending the stream. I literally can't sit around to watch us just strike out in the 9th inning. 3-1. Flaherty versus Cicerone tomorrow. Yep. Well, I have a hard out by 4:05, so whenever that comes, I have to go. Pretty much, Jack. GG. Oh, dude, we have to sit through a fucking pitching. That's so annoying. All right, I'm gonna go rip a dart for the pitching change. I'll be right back. Be right back. It's 3-1 Guardians. Pitching change coming up for Detroit. Unless it's just the catcher going to talk to him. Oh, it is. Yeah, when you leave like 9 runners at second and third, it's probably pretty good sign you're gonna wind up losing that game. Well, hey, at least there's another game tomorrow then. Hopefully we win that one. I won't be able to be live for that though. What did we do? Dude, are they just wasting time? Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're wasting time. All right, I'll be right back. I'm fucking think it froze again. Otherwise, maybe it's just, I don't know. I think it keeps freezing. Yeah, it froze again. The game day's acting up. So 1 on Manzardo. That was a long pitching change. That was longer than the fucking 7th inning stretch. I guess if this ever decides to fucking load. Oh, and 2. Sucks I can't do tomorrow's game. I'll be busy. That'll be an out. Hopefully, maybe a double play. Maybe we can try to come back now. No, they just got the 1 runner. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. 2 away. Oh, Gleyber Torres fielded it. That's why. Yeah, if you hit the ball to Gleyber Torres, that's a good idea when you have guys at 1st and 2nd. He only goes for 1 out. He doesn't believe in turning double plays. He's revealed that. He said it's rude and bad baseball to always turn 2. He says you got to keep your opponents guessing when you're going to do it and when you're not going to do it. Plus, it makes it more fun that way, he said. Admirable guy, really. You know? Very courteous. 0-2 on Naylor. Boo, offense. Boo. We should be up like 6-3 right now. This shit shouldn't even matter. Fouled away. We'll have another 0-2. Well, hey, at least we got 3 games out of the playoffs. That's fun. And you never know. It's a winner take all game 3. Maybe we can win. They win 1, we win 1. They win 1, we win 1. Yeah, sounds about right. Only fair. Oh, come on, let's not drag this out. Everyone knows we ain't scoring any runs in the 9th. Come on. Just get out, Bo. I know your big ass don't want to be catching any longer than it has to. Another hit. Probably. Oh, they get him? Nah, it looks like they got him. Or is it a foul ball? Yeah, foul ball. Right down the line. It was just fielded by Torque in fair territory, and they're like, foul! Can they get an out? Oh, no, that's game over. All right, folks. I'm going to get out of here then. I got shit to go do. I don't think I'm going to watch this all the way through to the end. Herder just threw a ball right down the middle and ended the game. It's 6-1. I hope we all understand why. I have a time limit. My hard out was 4:05. I was gonna watch the rest of the game, but yeah, that's game. We'll see you for game 3. Well, I won't probably be here because I have shit to do tomorrow. GG Cleveland. That was a good ass game. It was fun. Way to battle back. Way to force a game 3. Yeah, maybe you never know. Maybe our offense finally wakes up tomorrow. You never know. Yeah, hopefully we win tomorrow. Not if we can't hit the ball. All right, though. I have to get out of here, folks. I got shit I got to go do in like 20 minutes. Well, like 30 minutes or so. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. It was a fun-ass stream. Fun talking to y'all. GG Cleveland. I guess we'll see you for game 3. Hopefully it goes more our way. Unlike today, hopefully it goes more like game 1. Now, the funniest outcome would be us coming back and winning the game today, but that's not going to happen. All right. Let's hope for a better tomorrow. GG to Cleveland once again. Hopefully tomorrow we don't play like shit. Hopefully tomorrow the umpires don't fuck us and make us lose 6-1, bro. Like, if the umpires had called that differently, I think we win 2-1 because they magically wouldn't have scored all those runs. That's what I think. GG. Our pitching fell apart late in the game there. Well, really, our offense really shit the bed, to be honest. All right, though. Appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of your day. I won't be back until probably tomorrow. It's always go Tigers. Always. I'm probably going to do Sunday Night Football or Thursday Night Football tomorrow. So, hope to see y'all at the stream tomorrow. I'm sure some of you will come by to commiserate our season or to be happy we advanced. Who knows? See y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day. As always, it's go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. Even if we blew that one. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Or yeah, tomorrow would be Have a good one. Bye. Can't do tomorrow's game. Remember. Peace out. Thank you guys so much. GG Cleveland and bye-bye. Thank you for a fun-ass stream, everyone.